items that can be design, alter accessibility, awareness about public. Alright, so there are 6 stages. So what we have right now is actually very raw ideas, but we will improve further on that. It's not the final one, but let's wait until to finish our plan.
This is our playground. That's our office. We call it the aquarium for people to stare into, right? And that's actually our library and chill out space, and we have a cafeteria there. Coffee for the students. This is our presentation area, so when we have guest speakers coming over, we'll get them to present here, and they will leave like their signatures on the wall. Yep. So we have people from GE, from Stanford,
GE from Stanford.
Yeah. And that's our meeting room, and that's like lockers. That's like lockers at the back for our students in this program. Okay?
Yeah.
So having said that, let's all go up now, right? Ready? Let's go.
If you have any valuables, you can actually put your bag or your iPod or anything like that in our locker. You know, we would like you guys to be free when you're upstairs, right? Is it clear?
Okay.
So it accepts coin, any coin, and it's refundable. So no worries, it's free.
It says that 50 cents, but I think 20 cents or 10 cents. So after you guys are done, let's just meet up,
I heard it was the only island. If you attended the rest of it, you attended a lot.
What is that? So you actually go.
He's on side of it.
Historical background about Genovasi. So how we started out, how this place looks like last year, really early last year, and then some of the news articles that we have had. Also, we have had the guys from Stanford coming down as well for an executive program that we run here annually. We'll have another one next year, so that will be a third one. So you can see some of the photos taken here, and speakers, and some of the project partners that we have for our program. So in our 10-week program, our 20-day program, is really, there's a part where we have global challenge where we invite project partners to come in and be the subject matter expert for our students. So we have like different NGOs, corporates, and also like from different government ministries as well, giving them project challenges, right? So how do you deal with low income? How do you deal with education inequality? Different aspects of challenges in society, and then we use design thinking to solve those challenges. Okay. So having said that, let's gather around in the center part.
This is our playground. Before we get to that, I think videos around you. There's actually a class going on today. This is our weekend class, and this is Studio 2, 3, and 4. So for today, we run Studio 4. Okay. So this is pretty much our playground area. We call it the center court. Right? It's not really a futsal-sized court, but this is where we usually start with a warm-up. Okay. And also we have a pantry on that side. You can get coffee and similar snacks. Find downstairs over there also. There's also toilet over there for females on your right side, male left side. Okay? So that's for toilet breaks. And here we have high quality, premium grade prototyping material. from styrofoam, cardboard, and any other recyclables that we can find. Right? So this is pretty much the setup that we have in Genovasi, right? And as a customary, right, as a tradition, we usually start our day with a
What do you think? Coffee?
exercise, the warm-up, right? So, Kong Wai will lead today's warm-up, so take it away, Kong Wai.
So I want you guys to, I think there's about 30 of you, so we can invite yourself to the group of 15. Okay, so I'll just do a 1, 2, 3. So, 1.
You guys get over to the next. So for this to happen, you guys need to first of all come closer. And I want you guys to look at your shoes. Look at your shoes. Oh, pretty shoes, nice shoes, oh, expensive shoes. Right? So how this works is that you put down your shoes, or you put your shoes.
Everybody look down your
And as
shoes.
you say up, you must try to establish eye contact with somebody in your circle. Okay? So the objective of the game is if you see somebody and the person is looking back at you, then you are eliminated from the circle. Okay? So you can go something like let's do a trial run, right? So down, up. Is anyone looking at somebody?
Right, so this one, you have to scream, right? Because you kill each other.
You have to scream and you're out of the circle. Let's do it.
You didn't tell us to scream just now.
Okay, so the coaches, Kalista. Okay. Right, so it goes something like this. Okay? So, 4 of us, down, up. Okay, so just now Patrine and Kalista, they are in the circle because they are looking at each other, right? And they die dramatically. Okay, you need to die the most dramatic way possible. Okay, that's the goal, right? And then the last person who survives this is the winner. Okay? Like that?
There are some things that you cannot do here, so you can't look at someone, then figure out that you're looking at each other, then avert your gaze to somebody else. You can't do that, and you can't look at somebody's cheeks or stomach or the sky, right? So you have to try your best to establish eye contact, and the person looks back at you, then you're out. Okay, so only at the eyes.
Clear?
Alright?
Good?
Okay.
Let's run. Circle, everyone, down, down, up.
Wow!
the seat closest to the screen. Okay? You want to leave the back tables empty. Okay? So occupy the front seats. Down, you can see there's one empty seat here. Sit over here. Okay, so first of all, I just want to say welcome to Genovasi, right? And thank you for spending your Saturday morning here with us. Okay, how are you guys doing? Good. Good. So are you guys ready to start?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you guys ready to start?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I thought you guys need another warm up. Okay, so first of all, I just want to give you guys an intro to Genovasi, right? Everybody say, you know what Genovasi doing, right? That's the question. So, Genovasi is actually a play of word, right? It comes from these two words, generasi, inovasi, right? So, for those of you who do not know Malay word, generation, innovation, right? So, who is generasi, inovasi? Me. One person. No, us, everyone, right? All of you guys are generation innovation, right? You guys will be the one driving innovation in our country, right? So for that reason, Generasi Inovasi or Genovasi is set up, right? So our mission is we want to inspire, create, empower a movement of innovators, right? For the betterment of self, environment, and the world. Okay? This is our motto, this is our philosophy. Okay? So, in order to do that, we form ties, we form partnership with a couple of people here. So mainly HBR School of Design Thinking. Okay, so they are our sister university in Potsdam, Germany, as well as D School in California, right, in Stanford, and as well as Stanford University, right. They're the pioneer of e-learning as well as other programs. And RSA, the Royal Society for the Advancement of Arts, Manufacturing and Commerce. Okay? And Singularity University, they are the ones who have, taken up a lot of exponential technology and get them across, get the people to experience and know about these exponential technologies. The Millennium Project, as well as Institute for the Future. These are the people dedicating themselves to understand what is the best form of future technologies that the society needs to take up, right? As well as Pearson, right? They are our leading partner in education solutions. Okay, so these are some of our international partners that Genovasi has. And before I get to our model, I just want to say in the form of a story. How many of you guys know about David Kelly? So David Kelly, he's actually the pioneer of the first design thinking school, right? So he has this idea. You know what? I want to bring a couple of people from different backgrounds, multidisciplinary people in one team, and help them to understand the project from ground level up. From a very vague level to a very defined level, right? This is his idea, this is his concept, and he has this pitch that he delivered to Hasso Plattner, right? So Hasso Plattner, he's actually the CEO of SAP. Anyone knows SAP? Yeah. Right? It's actually a leading business solution that is existing in our industry right now. So he pitched that idea to Hasso Plattner, and Hasso Plattner said, you know what? That's a pretty interesting project that you have there. It's very sad if no one wants to fund what you want to do here, right? So he said, you know what, if Stanford School don't want to give you funding to form this school, to form this faculty, I will. He said that. He has the resources. So he went to, David Kelly that is, he went to this school, and this school turned him down. He said, you know what, it's not that clear what you're trying to do, right? You're trying to get people from engineering, journalism, law, medicine, all in one team, and what are you going to get out of that? It's not that clear because the traditional way of forming faculties is based on your qualification, right? So then he said, you know what, I'm going to go to Hasso Plattner. He said he can help me out. So indeed he did. So in the year 2000, this school, Institute of Design at Stanford, was created, right? It was formed. And just in a couple of years, they have gotten so much success, right? That they have made Hasselblattner think, you know what? This guy is getting so much success in the area of design. And when I say design, it's not just product design, but also service design, right? So he said, you know what? Looking at the success that David Kelly and Design School that in Stanford is having, I'm going to bring this back to my home country, right? He's a German guy. So he brought our form, HPI School of Design, or rather Hasselblattner Institute School of Design in Potsdam, Germany. Okay? That happened in the year 2006, 2007, about 5 or 6 years later, right? And then just in 2012, 2 years ago, Malaysia, or rather Genovasi, right? We have formed tie with HPI, and we say, you know what? We want to also become a pioneer in design thinking. We want to create our own design thinking school. And here we are proud to say that we are the only design thinking school in the Asia Pacific region. So we are HPI School of Design at Genovasi, right? And here we are catering design thinking module just as best as you will get this experience at HPI or at eSchool. Okay? In fact, we are at an advantage because we get to learn, or we get to get the materials from both sides, right? And we get to develop our own ones also to fit the local culture and context. Okay? That's the beauty of this Genovasi at this moment, right? So here we are at Genovasi. That's pretty much our history, our model, and our understanding of Genovasi way needs to be, first of all, I need to communicate that. So we are approaching design from a human-centered approach. Okay? We are approaching design thinking from a human-centered way, meaning that we center it around the user needs. Okay? It is different from maybe how you guys have experienced it in your respective industries, where we often think about, okay, how does this make money for me? Or how about the technology? You know, we don't approach it from technology or business only. We start from here. We start from the desirability, human values. And then we look at technology feasibility and see what are the technologies that we can use in the context. Okay, remember we're working multidisciplinary, right? This allows us to do that. And then we look into coming up with appropriate business model, because we can get very creative with a lot of different, hundreds and thousands of different business models, right? So we feel, or we believe that the overlap of human values, technology and business, that's where true innovation happens. As simple as that. Okay? Even though design thinking, the word thinking is there, right? We are more biased towards action. Okay? You know what? The teaser for today is not just warm-up, it's not just going to be a PowerPoint presentation. We want you guys to experience it. Okay? Design thinking is best delivered in an experiential mode. Okay, so are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is the coaches will come forward and they will grab these templates, and each one of you will get one, right? And I want you guys to follow my instruction. Okay? We will go through this journey together. Okay? And at times, I might be annoying. Okay? I'll say, you guys have 3 minutes. And what that means is you guys will have exactly 3 minutes. Okay? And then we will move forward. Right? Don't worry, the coaches will be walking around and you are free to ask them any questions. Okay? So, you guys have prototype. It is not complete yet, right? The design is just there, but you are still kind of like flooded with this question, right? Will this work? You know, what kind of feedback will I get? You know, this is my design. You're the designer for the prototype in front of you, right? So what we want you to do is to spend the next 6 minutes, right? And this is again broken down into 2 different sessions. First 3 minutes and the second 3 minutes, so that you guys can try each other's prototype. Remember the partner whom you have interviewed, right? We want you guys to give your prototype away, right? just
Okay, here you
let
go.
go of your prototype, get your partner to interact with it. Okay? And we are aiming for honest feedback. We do not want you to defend your prototype. Is that clear?
Okay.
We want you guys to welcome good feedback.
Are you done?
And we want you guys to capture this feedback in this feedback grid. Okay? So what it says here is what worked, what could be improved, questions and ideas. Okay? So try to capture those comments in this quadrant. Okay? So your first 3 minutes starts now.
Okay. Hey. No. Your time is starting now.
Okay, your testing space starts now. Remember to capture the response.
Your time is starting now. Come on.
Because so you don't,
Hey,
because when you look for a jewel, everything is different. So you need a button with the power.
Your time is starting now. Come on, test mine.
So what's this supposed to be?
You're supposed to put your fingers in, but I only got 2 so far. So you insert 2 of them in, or
Like this?
kind of like that.
So I'm supposed to have 2 more here, is it?
You're supposed to have 2. It's supposed to be like this, but I only managed to make it like that.
I think for me,
Fill up here. So this is supposed to be a magnetic stripe, right?
yeah. So this one goes on like this.
Okay.
Do you want to put it in your hand?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so my idea was a magnet here and a magnet across your pen.
Okay.
So that, like, say if your pen is on the table, the most difficult part
Supposed to
was
stick it like this and pick it up.
That's right. So that's picking it up easy. Makes it much more easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
And like for this sleeve, you can attach it to some other device.
Okay. Who wants to test first?
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll give my feedback, you write down. This is very unique. First, I can just, but if it's on the ground, okay, I can put it on with my other hand. And then I can pick it up like this. Then, but if it's the wrong way, I can just pull it out with my other hand and stick it again, right? So I can just pick it out like this.
So like if the magnets are like, the poles are...
Oh yeah, the poles have to be the right way. Yeah, okay, that's correct.
Picked up at the correct.
Yeah, but if the poles are the wrong way, the pen will actually run away.
Right. Yeah.
So that may not be very good.
Maybe they could have some... Okay, that's great.
There should be an indicator here which way is supposed to go. Like somewhere here. So this is very good. So this is designed to fit onto any pen, right?
Right.
You can take out the sleeve, right?
Yeah, or maybe the handle of a knife.
Oh yeah, that would be very good. So that would be very good range to have.
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
Alright, first section
I guess so.
is over. The next 2 minutes, get your partner to give you comments, okay? So
Okay.
partner B's turn now, right?
Okay.
Now it's partner A, now we're moving to partner B. Your
Okay,
time
start.
starts now, 3 minutes.
For me, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you could have another loop here.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that you have more green. Because for now, right, if I'm just putting it in, I won't be able to. It will slip around,
Okay.
right? So maybe a loop for the finger here.
Okay.
Or just more green in general.
Was it ergonomic?
What's ergonomic?
Is it easy to hold?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I think it fits the purpose of people who has Chinese.
Okay.
Right? And yeah, I do have control over what I want to write.
Okay.
It's maybe you can make it adjustable, so you can
Okay.
fit it on different devices.
Okay. Very good.
So that you can just take it out and put something else in.
Range for, I'm sorry I'm borrowing your pen.
No, it's alright. Using my prototype.
Yeah. Devices. I really wish we had magnets. That would be really good. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that's great.
Okay.
Maybe
You got any questions about it?
maybe the finger holes.
Okay.
Like I don't think the size will be a problem. Maybe the material, because if it's like made out of plastic, it can be quite painful if you know, or something hard. Painful if you hold it for a long time.
Okay.
You know, maybe like soft rubber or something.
Yeah, that will be for the non-customized version, but for the customized version, it will be probably made to measure, and the person's hand will be scanned 3D. It will be 3D printed. Yeah, that will be at the premium, and so it will fit nicely. Yeah. So okay. All right. Okay.
Great idea.
Yeah.
Thanks for your feedback.
That's the reason for 3D printing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know they have a 3D printer here.
I know. I came here before for the
That word, it's not product, it's a working product. Okay. Alright, so this is going to be our reflection session, right? So I'm going to just first of all ask you guys who have their partner, not themselves, yeah? Their partner have created something that you feel, is a pretty cool idea, or it has really solved your needs. Please raise your hand. Okay, so who's your partner, Nicholas?
she Christina. Is that her name?
Calista.
Yeah, Calista.
And which one is a prototype?
It's the one with the grey felt. This one right here.
This one here.
Yeah.
Why you say this is a good idea?
Well, because it's actually very easy to use. It's like there's this magnetic stripe, and so if it's lying down, you can actually just, depending on the direction, you can just go away and pick it up, and it will pick it up.
That's cool.
So like this part can be like, if you want it custom made, it can be 3D printed to fit your hand perfectly with material.
So it's actually two parts. This one, you just put it on your hand.
Yeah.
And this one you attach it to any pen.
Yeah. And this one, because it's two parts, it can be different sizes for different types of instruments, or maybe even a knife, and you can have just one of these to attach to many different items.
I see. Nice. Where's Melissa? Okay, Melissa is actually our intern here at Genovasi. So give her a hand. Please come forward. If you have anything else that Nicholas didn't get to, what made you design this? Why? Why did you design specifically the magnetic strip so that you can pick it up? Why?
Because it was difficult to start at first, like it was really frustrating, it was slipping out. So I thought that was like the first challenge to tackle, just picking it up. Yeah, so if we get like the pose of the magnet right and stuff, then we'll be able to pick up the pen with the correct orientation.
So that you also play with the aspect of pulls on the magnet so that you don't end up having the tip pointing towards you. It's more like, oh, great. Okay, give her a hand. Nice idea. Anyone else have your partner design something that you find pretty cool? You said earlier that it's a finished product, right? Which one is a finished product? Come on.
Why is he?
Okay, let's see. Okay, right hand. Yeah, pretty comfortable.
So you do not, because you can't really
Bend my
absorb
feet.
stress,
Right.
so you can just start pointing and writing this way. So actually, the way people hold pens, you do not hold pens that way anymore. You
Look at that.
Oh, a pen timber.
You have a name for this pen?
what's your name?
I got a suggestion.
Right, so who's your partner?
We work in a team, so we just talk to each other.
You just talk to each other and everyone is sponsor.
We actually have a bunch of ideas. Another one quite similar is like a ring.
So this one is more like a glove for your finger, and this one is more like a ring. So you can wear it on your finger without actually having to, enclose the entire finger, right? So this is two different. What are the other products that you guys come up with?
This one is voice recognition. This one is just voice recognition. You can pose with this phone.
Okay.
Now how the voice recognition works.
This is a radical idea. This is different, right? This is revolutionary, right? Who knows, the technology is maybe just a couple of months or weeks away, right?
It's already available.
Please can explain more about the concept.
Basically, it's pain, right? Your hand is pain. So you just wear it. When you wear it, right, you don't feel the pain, right? You just and you can also do motion detector, where you can write or do whatever you want. So in the event that you want to type specific ABC, then no choice, you have to use this.
So he took the whole mechanical aspect of having motion to get your writings on the paper totally out of the equation, right? So you're doing more like voice recognition. It's out of the box. Really good. Good job. Give him a hand. Okay. So you guys did all this in 7 minutes, right? So you guys have a lot of different concepts here. I don't even see one that is similar. They are all different concepts, different ideas, right? That's the beauty of design thinking. And to think about it, you guys accomplish all this through the empathy step, define, idea, prototype, and test, which didn't even take an hour. Okay? I do not even know how long the lead time is for you guys to do your work in your respective companies, but this is how fast we do our project in design thinking. It is not pretty, but like what you guys saw just now, it works.
Yeah.
It delivers the experience, right? This is what we want you guys to understand at the end of the day, right? So okay, I'm going to ask you guys one more question. How does it feel like to test a prototype that's unfinished? That is made up of cardboard boxes and sticks and pens. How does it feel like? Anyone? Say it again? Yeah,
I'm not really satisfied at this moment. I want to do more.
Yeah, you feel like you want to do more. Okay, how is that reflect to the fact that have you used this product before, like raw materials like recyclables, for you to deliver a concept before?
Yeah, we do. We have. I've gone through several design thinking programs and things. But it's just a matter of how you put empathy needs of what your customers want, and from there you develop what their the market.
Yeah.
So from there, the customer will value your products, whatever services you are going to offer, and that creates more in terms of your sustainability.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay. So imagine if I were to create this using high-res material, right? Using leather, using metal, right? Using manufactured or molded plastic.
Magnets.
Right? How long would it take? 2 years?
Couple of months.
Couple of months? Okay, at best maybe a couple of months, right? So what is the cost if let's say my concept is something which the user doesn't really like or can't use? What is the cost? Very high, expensive, because I spent so much time, 2 years, a couple of months, to create the entire production line for that product, which eventually get negative comments from the user, right? What is the cost of this? It's recyclable, it's zero, right? Thereby, the cost of you failing or learning from this is also zero. Okay? And we did this very quickly because all these are prototypes that, all these are actually products that are ready available around us, right? So if I go to a person and I say, hey, this is my prototype, please test it for me, right? What is your first impression? Oh, interesting, right? So immediately the user will know that he is showing me an unfinished product. He's is trying to get you to test his ideas, right? That is the expectation, right? What kind of, if I were to give you something that's a bit more finished, right? Let's say I give you a camera, a very expensive camera, and then I say, you know what, this is my product. Then how would you then react to it? So let's say I give you a finished product, right? It looks shiny, it looks glossy, it looks heavy and expensive. How would you then react to it? Right. So she's saying more like, oh, I might give you A for effort. You know, that's the context. So if we give a user something that we made very quickly using low resolution prototype like this, the comments that we can get from them is more honest. This is what we're trying to get across. Right? So if you go to a user with a finished product, when it looks glossy, looks expensive, he or she might even feel afraid to touch it. Okay? Oh, I might even break it, you know? So as a result, the comments you get is also not honest. It's not helpful for you to get the comment for you to build the next iteration. Right? That is the reason why we want you guys to quickly prototype using low resolution prototype like this. Okay? How does it feel like when we ask you to design the writing experience for Ismail? Was it clear, the project or the direction? Was it clear?
Yeah, it was clear cut. Yeah.
It was clear?
Yeah.
But it was a bit open-ended, right? It's open for you to explore, right? So how comfortable are you working with this kind of open-ended, like vague, undefined project? You guys are a pretty good bunch of crowd. You guys say, yeah, I like this. So the situation is, our education system is kind of like churning out people who are very good at answering questions, right? Giving the answers, and not so good at asking the right question. Okay, that's the difference, right? So when we started off with empathy, you guys asked questions, right? You guys wanted to define. You guys know the head and tail of this project. Right? You didn't just come in the middle of the project and say you just deliver one part of this project. No. You are kind of like defining it throughout. You know the insights, you know the discoveries. You understand the pain and the situation of the user, and you are creating the concept. You are delivering the concept in the form of tangible product like this. Right? Why didn't we just leave it at ideation? Why do we ask you guys to create something like this? Can't you just communicate your concept using ideas? No, why?
I think the process that you got us to go through, right, is very good because it actually helps us even systematically organize our thoughts. And it's very safe environment, right? Because first of all, we feel what the customer needs, and then we come up with a prototype, and from there it's very cheap because that is always modify or extend or to give more value. But what I was really impressed about is I'm usually not creative, you know, and thinking about doing things quite takes some time. But the empathy aspect of it is very good. It helps us organize the process very well.
Right, thank you very much. So you mentioned a couple of things there, right? You mentioned about how sometimes we perceive ourselves as not creative, right? Remember when we were kids, right? We can just give you guys a stick or maybe even a blanket, and you can play the entire day with just a chair and a blanket. Remember that? Right? I can build a castle. Oh no, I can set an igloo, right? So all those things are imagination, right? What happened along the way?
Education.
Education. So along the way, you are more responsive towards the perception. So you are more responsive. You know what? I know what to feel. You are not rewarded for failures, right? That's why you're kind of like keeping things to yourself. Oh, I might be judged because of this, right? Again, like what he said, this is the same place, and it's the same place because we live by these values that you see on the board over there. It's all about before judgment. Simple as that, right? So we want you guys to remember that the first step that we did today is empathy, right? That's how we started, that's how we set our foot, right? But oftentimes in our organization, we kind of like define everything in a closed, four-wall meeting room, right? We say this is users' problem, I think, this is what they need. Okay, it's more roll out a solution. How often that happens? A lot, right? No connection has been made with the end user at all. No empathy built at all, right? It's very, very a concept that is against PT, against what we are trying to do here. Okay, that is the revolutionary change, anti-activity change that we're trying to get across. Okay, so with that, I want you guys to just do one more thing for me before we continue further. That is, we always tell our students here at Genovasi, you know what, you shouldn't get too attached to your design, right? So for that reason, I want you guys to help us dismantle your product.
Okay.
Okay? So if you want to take a selfie, one last time before you do that, you can. Okay? Okay, you can hashtag us, hashtag my Genovasi. But after you've done that, please dismantle and help us to reset the space by putting it in the appropriate recycling materials or the prototyping box. Is that clear? Okay. Once you're done, you can go back to our studio, right? And I have a couple of examples or case studies that I would like to share with you so that we can connect it to how industries today have been successfully using DT to get their innovation across. Okay? Are you ready? Yes. Right, so please grab the prototype, we're going to take selfies then, and then dismantle it, and we'll share the rest of the story in a minute.